Now at 5:30, and we at CBS 4 are committed to bringing you stories about why mentoring matters. Women helping women, that's the mission of Women of Tomorrow.
It's a unique organization dedicated to helping young women overcome obstacles and to provide them with skills for success. And as we learned on one recent visit, it's helped one young woman start a whole new life. Here's CBS 4's Vanessa Borge.
They were going to talk about New Year's resolutions.
It's the end of the fall semester at Miami Palmetto Senior High School in South Miami-Dade. But for this group of young women, they're excited about their futures.
To work on myself physically, mentally, and spiritually.
To get my service project up and running.
Make sure that I accomplish everything I need to get into college.
This is a small glimpse of a monthly meeting for the organization Women of Tomorrow.
I am going to Washington the day after the inauguration to march for women.
Mentors Karen Kramer and Bernita King are two of hundreds of professional women who mentor young women at local high schools all around South Florida.
I feel like it's our job to prepare them for the big world out there.
And today, one of the young women that they sent into the world is back with a special message.
My New Year's resolution is to study harder because I realized being in college that when I could have done so much better in high school. I could have been a straight A student if I worked as hard as I'm doing now.
Just a few years ago, Natalie Mora was one of those teenage girls. She says when she joined, she couldn't even imagine a future.
I wasn't even thinking college at all.
And when things got rough at home, this special group of women were her refuge.
And one day, my brother and my dad get into this huge fight, and I almost had my brother die in front of me. I was holding him completely covered in his blood, and I couldn't take it anymore, and I just couldn't.
Natalie was a senior at the time. When most students are thinking about prom and college, Natalie's home life was in crisis.
And the only people who I felt was actually there for me was school coordinators and some of the girls from Women of Tomorrow who I was really close with.
Mentor Karen was one of the women there for Natalie.
We were able to give her a safe space, emotionally and support to help her work through the challenges she was facing.
As the year wore on, it came time for the group's annual scholarship luncheon. And even though Natalie was a candidate, she says she had lost hope for everything.
So I'm sitting there and I'm not paying attention to anything that's going on because I don't really want to be there. And I'm only there for them because they brought me here and they've been so good with me. The next thing I know, I don't remember what time it was, but it was like just hours had gone by. And I hear my name.
Natalie Mora from Miami Palmetto.
And I was just so confused. Like I had no idea what was going on. Karen had to get me up from my chair and walk me to the stage.
Natalie was shocked, we were shocked, and then we just started crying, sobbing. And so we're kind of pushing her up to the podium to get her certificate that represents the scholarship, and we're all crying and screaming and crying and screaming.
Natalie was awarded a full 4-year college scholarship. These days, she's going to school and working full-time, looking ahead to being a veterinarian one day.
Honestly, I don't know what I would have done without anybody from Women of Tomorrow, because they're the only ones that were actually there for me, which is why it's so important that the girls really get involved, because they have no idea how helpful and how amazing this club is. It really is, and I cannot thank Women of Tomorrow enough. Yeah, I really can't thank them enough.
Wow, that was Vanessa Borge reporting. Women of Tomorrow has served more than 11,000 girls since its inception back in 1997. It was founded by former South Florida television anchor Jennifer Valoppi. What a nice story that is.
Yeah, and she was so surprised. You could tell even talking about it so much time later, she still almost seems shocked by that scholarship. Congrats to her.
It sounds like she earned it.
Definitely did. And so those other girls who are there, hopefully they benefit as well. For more information on how you can become a mentor, just head over to our website, cbsmiami.com/mentoringmatters. We have a whole list of organizations you can get involved with. And tell us about the mentors in your life. Just email us at mentoringmatters@cbs.com.